Hey everybody, welcome back to Inside the Park with Emily and Ben. Coming to you today from the friendly confines of Wrigley Field here in Chicago, Illinois, home of the Chicago Cubs. Now you know we love Wrigley Field. It's one of our top 3 ballparks in MLB. Today we're going to do something different though. Today we're going to go to the upper level and do a review of the upper level and check out all the seats and views and concessions and all the amenities up there. So come along and check it out with us. I'm now coming to you from section 303 in the bottom half of the upper bowl. And as you can see, quite a commanding view here of the left field area, left field foul pole, the bleachers area, and the infield. No obstructions in these seats. Well, now we're sitting in section 309L in row 10. And we are completely undercover here and shaded with a great commanding view of the entire field, right off of third base. Here we're in section 409L. Again, pretty good views of the whole field here. Well, I've moved just across the aisle from section 409L, row 1, seat 22. I'm now over in 410, row 1, seat 1. And you can see fully obstructed. You can see the pitcher's mound and the batting box, but the rest of the field is obstructed by the beam. And you can see right here was the seat I was just sitting in. In this shot, I'm coming to you from section 314, row 10, seat 1. Tremendous views here. And into sections behind home plate, sections 316, 317, 318 is the James Hardy Catalina Club. And as you can see, these are padded seats and include access to a small lounge here on the upper level. All right, so we moved over to the first base side of the ballpark now, sitting in section 420R in row 1. And as you can see, decent view of the field here. You do lose a little bit of right field corner, but not too bad from this area. I now moved right across the aisle to 421R, row 1, seat 1. And it's fully obstructed. You can kind of peek your head around here, but it's basically obstructed. Now we've moved down to section 322R, and not bad. Now coming to you from section 330R, row 10, right off the walkway here. Nice view of the ballpark. All right, coming to you from section 331R, the very end of the upper level here in the 300 level in right field. Not a bad view. You do lose a little bit of the corner, the right field corner, but not a bad view. If you're afraid of heights, maybe not a good idea. You just got a little chain link fence here. The last seat in this row is seat 12, so you're gonna sit here. Maybe you want to sit in the single digit numbers. So we're coming to you from section 431R, really kind of the tail end of the upper level here. As you pan over to the right, you can see the Wrigleyville rooftops, and you can see the street down below. Now I will say, I actually like this seat that I'm sitting in right now. As you can see, it's right on the stairs. Got plenty of leg room, and it's got just enough of a peekaboo to home plate and the pitcher's mound. So this is not a bad seat at all. Let's talk about the upper level experience at Wrigley Field. By modern MLB standards, this is one of the most basic and pure experiences you can find. Now, the amenities are very basic up in the upper deck at Wrigley Field. You're going to get very basic kind of ballpark level concessions. You're not going to find many specialty offerings. There are a couple of different bars up there. There's a Chicago dog stand with some specialized dogs. You can also get some helmet nachos up on the upper level, but by and large, it's going to be very basic concessions. The 300 level seating, from my perspective, is one of the best values in the ballpark. 300 level seats, pretty much from end to end, foul pole to foul pole, are unobstructed, and they feel very close to the action because being an all-time ballpark, the upper level at Wrigley Field actually is close to the action. It's not double and triple decked with luxury boxes below it. So 300 level seats is the way I would go. We found our ticket for $25 and thought it was a really good value, had a commanding view of the field, and felt close to the action. Also in the 300 level, directly behind home plate, is the Catalina Club. There are 3 sections directly behind home plate that have padded seats and have access to a special lounge. So that is a premium option in the upper level. Moving up to the 400 level, you do have to contend with the poles. You do have to contend with the structural poles in the upper deck. Now there are some really good seats in the 400 level. But I would caution you to, use a view from my seat and some of the other websites out there to make sure that the seat you are looking at is clear of obstructions. And you'll see in the video that there's several times that I sat in seats, kind of give you a perspective of what the obstructions are. By and large, I found most of those obstructions to be closer to the aisle. The other thing I would tell you about the 400 level seats is that if you have bad knees, have mobility problems, don't buy them. The steps up to the 400 level are really kind of steep, they're almost like double steps. So something to keep in consideration. As far as mobility to that upper level as well, you're going to be dealing with mostly ramps up to the upper level, but there are 2 elevators available for those who have mobility issues. Again, if you have mobility issues, I'd stick with the 300s. And that's really kind of my message for the upper level is that, if you're looking for a basic ballpark, old-time Wrigley Field experience at an affordable price, the 300 level is where you really want to be. that's going to do it from the friendly confines of Wrigley Field here in Chicago. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. We hope you subscribe to the channel. Until next time, get outside, get inside the park.